We would like to invite you to visit the temporary exhibition entitled Shelter, Wellbeing. The exhibition has been prepared by the team of the Ethnography Department of the National Museum in Gdańsk in cooperation with many partners. The exhibition is located in the Abbot's Granary, Spichlerz Opacki. It is a 300-year-old building in Oliva Park that once housed grain. Today it is a sanctuary for the museum's collections, the institution's staff, and visitors. The exhibition is a story about how our ancestors lived and what we can learn from them now, for example, in terms of a more sustainable way of using resources. It invites visitors to observe nature more closely and to be open to other cultures. Visitors to the granary will be immersed into two exhibitions at the same time. The permanent exhibition on the history of the folk of Gdańsk-Pomerania and the temporary exhibition, Shelter, Wellbeing, which complements the narrative. The old and the new intertwine and complement each other, adding their meanings and significance. The shelter for the present is the past. The granary is a building with thick walls, a high-pitched roof, and numerous but tiny windows with shutters. The dominant colors here are muted white and various shades of wooden structures. The smell of the old wood fills the space and embraces the visitors. In many places, a plethora of objects have been collected and neatly arranged next to each other in the manner usual for ethnographic exhibitions. The exhibition Shelter Wellbeing merges unobtrusively and organically into the structure of the granary, into the permanent exhibition that has been housed there for years, and even into the garden which surrounds the building in the historic park space. Made from natural materials, the displays and architecture of the exhibition are sometimes difficult to see or isolate from their surroundings. These include, for example, strip sticks, roughly worked wood, and cotton fabrics. The objects that are composed of them seem to simultaneously seek shelter within the walls of the granary and give shelter to the surroundings. Moreover, they seem to have been here for a long time, fitting like a glove. The objects in the exhibition Shelter Wellbeing are in the close connection with the permanent exhibition of the Department of Ethnography and are important supplement to it. The perception of the objects that have been added is influenced by the architecture of the granary and the artifacts collected there. Only one floor of the exhibition, the top floor, is entirely made up of works prepared as a part of the project. The two lower floors are spaces where the permanent and temporary exhibitions intermingle. The base floor of the permanent exhibition is dedicated to fishing and the Pomeranians who pursued this trade. The first floor, dedicated to agriculture and the homestead, is filled with everyday objects. Metal, black pots, wooden ladles, whitewashed and wooden furniture, among them chests and cupboards painted in floral motifs. In further recordings, we will tell you only about selected elements of the exhibition, Shelter Wellbeing, but we are already inviting you to visit our museum. The exhibition Shelter Wellbeing is open until 1st September 2024. For further information, including opening hours of the Ethnography Department, tickets or visiting rules, please visit the website www.mng.gda.pl. It is possible to take a tour of the exhibition guided by a museum employee. If you would like to use this service, please write to ethnograph, that is etnograf @mng.gda.pl. Please use this address if you have additional questions or suggestions. If you cannot visit us, please visit Schronienie, that is schronie.mng.gda.pl. This is the website archive of the project Shelter, Climate, Migration, Heritage. You will find documentation of the project, photographs from the exhibition, and an audio description of its elements there. come and visit the Ethnography Department of the National Museum in Gdańsk. The exhibition Shelter Wellbeing is a conclusion of the 2-year international artistic and educational project Shelter, Climate, Migration, Heritage.